Today, I'm tackling the third recipe from Dessert Person, Poppy Seed Almond Cake. This recipe is on page 41. It's another very easy all-season recipe. I'm excited for this one because instead of a loaf pan, it requires a bundt pan. This one also takes slightly longer than the first two, about 2 hours and 15 minutes. As usual, I'll be following the weight measurements in grams using a food scale. Let's get started. Here's all the equipment you need for this recipe. Digital food scale, bundt pan, stand mixer or hand mixer or both, rubber spatula, offset spatula, brush, small strainer or flour duster, oven mitts, toothpicks, medium bowl, drying rack, and a sheet pan with parchment paper. Here's all the ingredients for the cake. Some neutral oil for the pan, all-purpose flour for the pan, 465 grams granulated sugar, I'm using coconut sugar, 17 grams poppy seeds, 6 grams baking powder, 3 grams kosher salt, 390 grams all-purpose flour, 360 grams whole milk, 288 grams neutral oil, I'm using vegetable oil, 3 large eggs, 1½ teaspoon vanilla extract, and 1½ teaspoon almond extract. And for the glaze, you will need 90 grams powdered sugar, 57 grams orange juice, 2 teaspoons of melted butter, ½ teaspoon vanilla extract, and ½ teaspoon almond extract. Make sure you have a rack in the center position and preheat the oven to 350 degrees. Let's prepare the pan. Using the brush, apply a generous amount of oil to the inside of the pan. Then dust it with flour. Make sure you get all the crevices, bottom, sides, and the tube. Flip the pan over and give it a few taps to get rid of the excess flour. For the cake, I'm going to use a stand mixer. In the bowl of the stand mixer, pour in the sugar, poppy seeds, baking powder, kosher salt, and flour. Then it's straight onto the wet ingredients. Whole milk, oil, eggs, vanilla extract, and almond extract. Set it on the stand mixer with the beater attachment. Start on low to combine all the ingredients and then increase the speed to medium-high. Beat until the batter is nice and thick, about 2 minutes. Grab your prepared loaf pan from earlier and slowly pour in the batter. You can use a rubber spatula to help you scrape it all out. Place your pan into the oven and bake for 80 to 90 minutes until a toothpick comes out clean. Let the cake cool in the pan for 15 minutes. Then, using the offset spatula, cut down on the inner edges of the pan. Make sure you get all of them. Using the oven mitts, invert the pan onto a wire rack. If it doesn't slide right out like it does here, you can tap the rack against the counter to release the cake. Remove your pan and grab another toothpick. Poke holes all over the top of the cake. This is so it can absorb the glaze later. Time to make the glaze. In the medium bowl, pour in the powdered sugar, orange juice, melted butter, vanilla extract, and almond extract. Grab your hand mixer or whisk and mix until nice and smooth. Brush the glaze all over the top of the cake. The pan underneath will catch all the drippings. If you want, you can collect the dripped glaze and brush it back over the cake. Then let it cool completely before testing. Time to test. Cut yourself a few slices and grab a plate. I don't know if it was the ingredients or the glaze, but the cake is so tender. It was also really fun to eat with the cool design. This one was my boyfriend's favorite by far. We shared the other recipes with family and friends, but he wanted to keep this one all to ourselves. Thank you for watching. That one was a really fun recipe. It was my first time using that bundt pan, and I was really pleased with how it turned out. If you guys made this recipe, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you guys like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll be back next time with another recipe from Dessert Person.